Kim Kardashian is being accused of allegedly trying to distract everybody from Diddy and now focusing on the Menendez brothers. We got to talk about this crazy turn of events here. But before we get into this, please let me introduce myself. My name is Sebastian. I spill pop culture tea videos every single day. So if you're looking for a new messy best friend who's covering everything from Diddy, Kardashians, Biebers, Britney Spears, Selena Gomez, you name it, girl, I'm covering it. So make sure to hit that subscribe button. I would be so grateful. Best friend, what in the Kris Jenner is going on here? Because a lot of people are now really upset with Kim Kardashian for trying to distract us from the Diddy situation and the connections, or the alleged connections, with the Kardashians. Now listen, she has been very vocal about prison reform and you know, trying to do a lot of work in that field. And now she has set her eyes on the Menendez brothers and she wants them freed, okay? Now listen, you should definitely watch the Ryan Murphy series on Netflix about the Menendez brothers. I mean, a lot of, the Menendez brothers didn't really like it, but a lot of people actually found a new sympathy for them through it. And I really do think that, you know, this has brought so much international attention to them, you know, and millions of people are like, you know, now rooting for them, that, you know, maybe Ryan didn't get it all perfect, but he sure as hell brought a lot of attention to it, so much that, you know, a new case is now going to be considered, a new trial. So anyways, Kim Kardashian wrote out a very long statement, and I'm going to read it to you guys, and let's talk about this. Kim Kardashian calls for the release of the Menendez brothers. Quote, "They are not monsters." So before we get into Kim, we got to talk about a new update by the DA, because they just announced that they are going to be reviewing new evidence. So it says the LA County DA just said they are reviewing the claims of Eric and Lau Menendez that they were emmed by the father they unalived. And he will decide if they should get a new trial or if the DA should go for a new sentence, presumably manslaughter, that could set them free. Also, they are aware that the new claims by a former member of the band Menudo says that Jose Menendez also emmed him. A hearing is scheduled for November 29th. So now let's go to what Kim Kardashian said. She said, "You think you know the story of Lyle and Eric Menendez? I certainly thought I did. In 1989, the brothers, aged 21 and 18, respectively, viciously unalived their parents in their Beverly Hills home. In 1996, after 2 trials, they were sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. As is often the case, the story is much more complex than it appears on the surface. Both brothers said that they had been SA'd and physically and emotionally aided for years by their parents. According to Lyle, the A started when he was just 6 years old, and Eric said he was AR'd by his father for more than a decade. Following years of A and a real fear for their lives, Eric and Lyle chose what they thought at the time was their only way out, an unimaginable way to escape their living nightmare. I have spent time with Lyle and Eric, and they are not monsters. They are kind, intelligent, and honest men. They have earned multiple college degrees, worked as caregivers for elderly incarcerated individuals in hospice, and been mentors in college programs, committed to giving back to others. When I visited the prison 3 weeks ago, one of the wardens told me he would feel comfortable having them as neighbors. 24 family members, including their parents, siblings, have released statements fully supporting Lyle and Eric and have been respectively requested that the justice system free them. With their case back in the spotlight, and considering the revelation of 1988 letter from Eric to his cousin describing the A, my hope is that Eric and Lau Menendez's life sentences are reconsidered. We owe it to those little boys who lost their childhoods, who never had a chance to be heard, helped, or saved." So here's the thing, right? I feel like if you watch the Menendez documentaries that have been made in the past, or the Ryan Murphy, or the interviews, you learn a lot of things that I mean, I didn't know half of them. You know, I wasn't around at that time. But like, I will say that, you know, I think that it's absolutely insane if all of these things that are being said is true. What they went through as kids, as young as 6 years old. I mean, it is disgusting, right? It is disgusting. And, you know, after all of this new attention has come to them, they're trying very hard to put out their, you know, their innocence, put out their self-defense, you know, claims, and they want to set a new trial. You know, like I mentioned, there's a new alleged victim of their father from the group Menudo, and, you know, a letter from I believe Eric to his cousin that has been brought up now. And, you know, there are, sufficient claims to start this trial again, and I will guarantee it, you know, they will be freed if they go to trial. And there's these new evidence that that the judge will take into consideration, they will be freed. Well, now that we've talked about the Menendez brothers, we got to talk about the claims that allegedly Kim Kardashian is trying to distract us from Diddy. So the Kardashians have been losing followers left and right for the past month. I mean, collectively, they lost millions of followers. People are done with the Kardashians. They are trying to link the Kardashians. They're desperately trying to link the Kardashians to Diddy. And I also believe that this is like also part of like the hatred that some, you know, a lot of people have for the Kardashians. Like they just want the Kardashians to go down with Diddy somehow. Now, the only two people that have spoken out about Diddy is Khloe Kardashian and Kourtney Kardashian. Both attended the white parties, and they both, Kourtney said she doesn't remember, and Khloe said that there was a lot of butt naked people there when Justin Bieber was there as well. So there's no ties right now to Diddy, you know, from the Kardashians to Diddy, except Corey Gamble, which is Kris Jenner's boyfriend, who is also very close to Diddy and who was present the day the coroner went to, I guess, pick up Kim Porter's body, allegedly. Well, there's pictures of him there, and that's where some people are claiming that he was there, you know, in the site of, you know, of the coroner coming in to take Kim Porter's body. So there's just a lot. I mean, listen, the internet right now is so fucking spooky, bitch. And it is Halloween. It's spooky season. I mean, there's so many things, you know, there's so many conspiracies, so many claims. You know, a lot of people are saying that, you know, Hollywood is going to go down. And one of the first people to go down is the Kardashians. And that's why allegedly Kim Kardashian is trying to distract us from what really is going on here. I feel like we're in a Men in Black movie, you know, when they do the thing and then we kind of forget everything. Like, I feel like maybe that's what people are trying to like put Kim Kardashian to do. I personally have not seen anything connecting the Kardashians to Diddy. Not one thing. Not one thing. And I know it because I can see it. People are so, they just want it to be true so bad. Now, the only thing that I will say is Corey Gamble. You know, he is an alleged very close friend to Diddy. He's the only one that I would be like, I think we should have an eye on this man. You know what I mean? But other than that, I mean, there is no evidence showing that they had anything to do with Diddy. But Diddy is set to take the stand, you know, when his trial begins, and allegedly he's going to be spilling all types of tea, and allegedly he's going to be exposing everybody. And that is why all these celebrities are allegedly silent, because they are terrified that Diddy's going to expose them with these alleged tapes. So, I mean, there is just so many things going on. And I have to tell you one thing, you know, listen, I believe my That's So Raven inside of me is telling me that the way we are going to be shocked about the things that are going to be coming out, the new attorney for the alleged 120 new victims of Diddy, alleged victims, has said in a press conference that he has a list of celebrities and household names that he is ready to expose. So I'm just saying, this is going to be the biggest scandal in Hollywood. And guess what? I will be reporting along the way, so you won't miss any type of update here. But what do you guys think about this? Let me know in the comments. What do you guys think about Kim being so heavily involved with the Menendez brothers? And also, do you think that this is a distraction tactic from her so we can just focus on that and not on, you know, any type of alleged connections between Diddy and the Kardashians? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you guys. Once again, just thank you guys so much for everything. I'm so grateful for your love and your support. I don't take it for granted, not one bit. I love you all, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Mwah. Bye. Oh, I didn't turn it off, girl. Bye.